7 straight wins. They've won 17 of their last 20 games. You don't have to be a brilliant mathematician to understand 17-3. They have the best record over the last 6 weeks. LeBron James, Luka Doncic, both over 30 points. The statistics I am about to share with you all, relatively mind-blowing. Glad y'all are here on this beautiful Wednesday morning. LeBron and Luka, the only duo in Lakers history to have 30-point games simultaneously in 5 made threes.
Looking good, looking good.
Lakers
looking good.
5 made threes, 30 points.
They can score now.
In the same game. I'm going to go out here and say right now the Lakers are looking incredibly hard to stop. If you want to suggest they're looking unstoppable, I would suggest that. I've always said hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. But what in the world happens when talent does work hard, and that is the Los Angeles Lakers? I knew as an NFL player I was not the most talented, so I would pray that the person more talented than me would not work as hard because I was like, oh, I got you. But in the event, the person more talented than me, LaShawn McCoy, decided to work hard that day, Acho knew it was a wrap. The Lakers are working incredibly hard right now while simultaneously being an incredibly talented team. You got an all-NBA caliber player this year in LeBron James. He should be an MVP candidate. You have an all-NBA caliber talent in Luka Doncic. He's playing at an all-NBA level, especially right now. You just saw him yesterday, 30 and 15. He does need to mitigate the turnovers. You have a coach in J.J. Redick who knows how to get the best out of his players. And then you have a bench that is scrappy. You have a bench that plays with tenacity. You have a bench that can shoot the ball. Shout out to Dalton Connect. And you have a mind in J.J. again that can handle all of these egos, all of these players, all of these mindsets. I do not know in 7 games how you will beat the Los Angeles Lakers in the West right now. The Lakers are turning their weaknesses into strengths. The weaknesses at the bigs. Jackson Hayes yesterday, 19 and 10. That's the Lakers' weakness. If the Lakers' weakness can give you a double-double, if the Lakers' weakness is now catching lobs at the rim, if the Lakers' weakness is making the opposing bigs look small, then what's the true Lakers' weakness? The Lakers' weakness is supposed to be Luka's effort on defense, but now Luka's playing with effort on defense. So someone has to show me where the Lakers are vulnerable, because where I thought they were vulnerable, at least last night and as of late, James Jones, they look very strong.
Wait, real quick. So it sounds like you're saying they have no weakness.
They're not showing weaknesses right now. They are not showing. They're not showing no weaknesses right now.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
You made them sound like they were unstoppable.
So I'm saying you think they're unstoppable?
In 7 games right now in the West. In the West. Boston Celtics, I do not necessarily want to see. I don't want to see.
Unstoppable? No. Unstoppable is hard to say. When I'm watching Shea and I'm watching the Warriors and I'm watching some other good basketball teams, because since Jimmy got there, the Warriors is totally different.
We're going to talk about them.
Unstoppable is hard to say because unstoppable means that you finna just go into these playoffs and you finna win for. And you finna win for.
Not saying that.
You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna win in a dominant fashion. I'm not ready to say the Lakers is gonna walk into the West, into these playoffs, and win in a dominant fashion. Because like my dog Shady has educated up here, it's game planning in them playoffs. Now, football, you only get one Sunday. You got a game plan. You got to prepare. You get 1 whole week to prepare. Zion and them wasn't really game planning for the Los Angeles Lakers. So when you do start game planning for the Los Angeles Lakers, it is going to be putting Luka in a lot more pick and rolls and things like that, forcing those dudes to cover. Now, what I will say is watching the Lakers, whenever you have 2 dudes on the basketball court that can get you out of a jam any and every single time and make everybody around you better, that is a scary basketball team. And no matter how it may look for the Lakers, whether it's good, whether it's bad, J.J. Redick always say, timeout. Hey, Luka, all right, get this rock and let's go. Hey, Bron, get this rock and let's go. And watching them over this span, this winning streak, LeBron has done it in games, taking over. Luka has done it in games, taking over. Last night, I'm watching a lot of wide open shots because of the presence of Bron and Luka. And that is scary for a lot of teams in the West, but I can't sit up here and say unstoppable. But the Lakers, they looking damn good. Goshly.
So you want to go to Chase? I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off. Go.
No, you got it.
So wait. Okay, I'm going to say no, they're not unstoppable, right? Now, they look like the best team in basketball right now, at least top 3.
Yes.
I would say OKC, Lakers, and I would say probably the Warriors, right? And then you got the Cavs in there. You got the Celtics. But real quick, so because like unstoppable sounds wow. That's a strong word. Because like I'm just gonna give you some comparables real quick. So so when I say unstoppable, I can put these with these other teams. Okay. So I'm gonna give you like 2017 when KD, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Iggy. That team in the playoffs, I think they lost 2 times or once, something like that. Just so you know, unstoppable. Okay.
That's unstoppable.
2001, that Lakers squad, right? They played AI in the finals. I think that year they maybe lost twice in the whole playoffs. So when you talking about unstoppable or something like that, once or twice, that's what unstoppable is.
I think it was only game 1 in the final.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that there. I just want to put that right there for that's unstoppable. Yeah. But I mean, in all seriousness, they're playing really, really well. Right? I think Luka and LeBron together is phenomenal. I mean, it's like pick your poison. Who you want? You want LeBron to go for 30 or Luka to go for 30? And then you talk about getting open shots. That's another thing. These guys, these role players, man, they're not used to getting these open shots. They catch the ball, they fixing their hands, they getting their foot. And that comes from Luka and LeBron.
Yeah.
But I just want to say this last thing, because we said unstoppable. Let's just talk about this year with these teams. So the 7-game series with OKC. Now, say what you want about how great Luka is, how great LeBron is. In my opinion, MVP is not them two dudes.
No.
Yeah. Who is the MVP, fellas?
Shai.
Okay, and his team is clearly have the #1 seed, like 10 games. Okay. Number 2, the Warriors. Right now, I know y'all for the Warriors. I think when Camille come back, they're gonna be hard to guard. They're playing well too, and they figuring things out. I watched them last like it's the Knicks. It was like watching Peyton Manning's office with the Colts. Backdoor cuts, alley hoops. So for real, everything was set up, pick and rolls, screens, etc. The Celtics. I'm not into this counting out defending champs, right? And I watched the same group last year go against Kyrie Irving, who's a really good scorer, and Luka's a great scorer. And I watched them boys all in their chests. And I watched them, the mass, they tapped out. Luka was on that team. And then the last one, a 7-game series with Jokic and the Nuggets, defending him the whole series. All I'm saying is, I get what you're saying. They are looking phenomenal.
Great.
Right? But to say unstoppable with these type of options out there that can defend them and play against them, we're going to find out.
All the teams you said, would you say that because you sound like, I mean, I don't agree with Acha. Like, I don't think they're unstoppable. That's a very strong word. But Shady, you're making them sound like they're not even a top 6 team in the NBA right now. Based on that, do you think that they are?
I think they're a top 5 team for sure on both sides.
But you're worried about the matchups.
No, I'm just giving you scenarios because, like, seeing the game here and there, right? That's cool, you know. But when you have a game plan and you playing the Celtics that can switch on everybody, right? You see how well they are. OKC, them dudes that's #1 seed for a reason. So to say that they unstoppable, there's gonna be a time where they're gonna play these dudes. Unstoppable is when I watched the Warriors, like I talked about in the Lakers. They were sweeping through the playoffs.
Unstoppable is a very strong word. I do think that they're scary though, and I think that they have 17-3 record in the last 20 games, 7-game win streak. It's their longest in 4 years, which is sort of crazy. But you do all that, and then you get Luka, LeBron. Reeves ain't even playing. Hachimura didn't even play. You have Dalton Connect, and you got Jackson Hayes going for 19 and 10. Like, you have your second, third tier guys that are putting up doubles. I think that's a huge part of the situation. And when Luka first got traded, I wasn't quite sure how they would gel, right? We sit up here, can they gel right away? Can they do that? You got to give a lot of credit to JJ Redick. Because they have gelled really well. It's like Luka and LeBron start the game together, they end the half together. They start the half together, they end the fourth quarter. And in between, every other one is taken over. So when you have them on the court, they might be unstoppable when they're on the court. But I think they're overall scary. Right now, they're trending up. If I was to say in the 7-game series who I would take versus anyone, it might be the Lakers because I do think they have the depth. I do think JJ Redick is coaching at a top 5 coach level. And I do think LeBron is playing like an MVP.
He absolutely
I mean, truly, like in 28 games since turning 40. 40, okay? He's averaging 26 on 50% shooting, 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Those are really similar to his MVP numbers in 2013. Like, those numbers are crazy. So he's just getting better with age. If he can keep this up, if they can stay healthy, if they can get their load management right, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Let's talk about the Warriors for a moment, because the Warriors, too, you could